Well, hello everybody. How are you? Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are talking about your teens. So moms and dads that are watching, if your kid has a goal that is different than yours, and the goal that you want your teen to have, or maybe the goal you have for your teen, this is for you. So be sure to tap that like or heart button for me. Let me know you're there, and let me know if this is a familiar situation. You've got something in mind for your teen when it comes to the second semester, but your teen has a very, very different idea for himself, for herself. Let me know. Type the word yes for me down below. Now, I want to let you know I have an upcoming event all about preparing for the semester that is perfect for you, moms and dads, if you have a tween or a teen at home. Join my group so you know all of the details, okay? So more details in the group. Click the link in the description to join us. So let's get back to it here. We're talking about goals. We're talking about what to do if you have different goals, moms and dads, than your kids do for themselves. Well, the very first thing I want you to know is that your kids, especially your teens, so as your kids get older and older, tweens, teens, they need to have choice. They need to be able to make their own decisions. Okay, very, very important for all the students I work with as a tutor, as a study coach. Okay, the more choices I can give them, the more likely they are to work with me, the more open they are, the more willing they are to try new things, to work harder. So moms and dads, if your kids are fighting you, if they are really, really resistant to doing something you want them to do, especially when it comes to maybe grades, doing homework, taking some time to study, or pretty much anything related to school or learning, then we've got to incorporate more choice. Okay, so for me, when I work with a student and I know we've got 2 homework assignments to complete together, it's like, do you want to work on this one first? Do you want to work on this first? If it comes down to we're working on a study technique, you want to try this first? You want to do this first? Should we spend 5 minutes? Should we spend another couple minutes? Are we done? Okay, those are all elements of choice that work really, really well for my students, and they work really, really well for parents and their teens at home. Okay, so that is the first thing I want you to know is the importance of choice. Okay, before I tell you the next big thing that you need to know about when it comes to your kids and your teens' choices and goals for the semester, do know we're live on Facebook and on YouTube, so make sure you're a follower on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube so you catch these videos live. So, what else can I tell you guys about your kids and their goals being different than yours, moms and dads? Well, it comes down to failure. Okay, I don't want your teens to fail. I don't want them to do poorly in the class, to do poorly this semester. But if that's what it takes for your kids to kind of get their act together, if that's what it takes for them to understand how important it is to actually listen to you and try and actually make good choices, choices that are going to lead them to where they want to go ultimately, then do know, moms and dads, your kids might have to fail first. Okay? So I can tell you, after talking to a education coach, we had a long discussion at one of my previous events, and other tutors have agreed with me here and this other speaker that it doesn't take your kids long, hopefully no more than a quarter, so we might be in dire straits by spring break, but do know that if your kid has to fail to realize, oh, this isn't working for me, oh, I need to do something differently, then that's what's going to have to happen. So moms and dads, if you've got high schoolers, I've got to tell you that you've got to let them have choices. You've got to let your teens have choices. You've also got to let them fail if that's what they need to do, okay? So there are all sorts of supports out there like myself. There are all sorts of supports out there like my course, Love to Learn. And there are so many people at your child's school that want to help him, that want to help her be successful. But if we're constantly telling our teens that, hey, do this, or hey, use this, or listen to me because, I know everything and I'm your mom, I'm your dad, I'm your whatever, your teens are going to resist, okay? If I fight too hard on a student that is just over it, over a certain project, over a certain class, we don't get very far. But yet, if I kind of let the student lead, so moms and dads, if you let your teens, your tweens lead, then we do much better things together. The child is much, much more successful. Okay? So I want semester 2 to go really, really well. So that's why I'm putting together this event. I want to bring in some amazing speakers that are going to share their expertise with you. Like I said, details are going to be released first in my group called Students Aiming for A's. So if you haven't joined us already, click the link in the description so you can join the event, be the first to know all of the whens and hows and whos. So thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome first week back of school. And remember, click the link in the description, answer a couple questions, and you'll be in the group. Thanks so much.